rampant, engineering problems that has been happening in the country in terms of collapse of buildings and a lot of things that happen that brings about floods and all that within the country. And there was the need for us to check the practice within the country.
The Institute of Engineering and Technology, Ghana, is concerned about members who have not renewed their membership subscription fee. According to the Northern Sector Chairman, Engineer Alexander Kello, some members continue to use their expired certificates and stamps for years without making any effort to renew them.
So we have Engineering Regulation 2020, and now it is stipulated within it that any practitioner will have to be registered member through the Engineering Council. So as a member of any institution, such like the IET, there is the need a member who partake in the programs of the institution and then a good standing in terms of the payment of subscription for the institution to grow. So if you are a member and you don't pay your subscription, there is no way the institution will submit your name to the Engineering Council for registration. So at every year, what the regulation is saying is that at every year, before September, any member who is in good standing within any of the engineering institutions needs to pay his or her subscription before September, so that a list of these people will be published in the papers the ensuing year. So if you are a member of an engineering practitioner and you don't pay your subscription before September, that means that the following year your name will not be published as a good standing member.
The official stamp for engineers is a measure to standard professionalism in the engineering industry. The stamp helps to identify and verify engineering documents and works supervised by professional engineers. Though some engineers have the stamps after passing the engineering exams, they are required to renew their membership subscription fee on an annual basis. Engineer Kello says the Engineering Council will start publishing names of engineers in good standing beginning next year.
The impact is that we will not be able to practice for that particular year, because you have not shown any good standing in the practice. And the practice is such a way that we learn things day in, day out. As a member of an institution, there are seminars and other things that comes on board that we need to learn. So without learning all these new inventions and all that, it will be difficult for you to practice. All these numbers that we are talking about will be inputted into the system that any member, any practitioner who works on any structure or any building, anything that is of physical nature, anything that happens on it, we should be able to identify the person who works on it as a practitioner. Because there shouldn't be a situation that you will say that you have practiced for 20 years and there is a new program that you have been set on. Then you work on it and something happens and we cannot be able to identify the person who worked on it. We should be able to identify each and every practitioner within the fraternity to be accounted to whatever actions that the person takes.
Some engineers support the publication of names, but appeal for some time for members to honor payment of outstanding arrears.
I am a fellow to the Institution of Engineering and Technology, Ghana, and therefore if I fail to pay my subscription, which is something I have been mandated to, then your certificate indeed has to be revoked. And for that one, I think I'm in support with the sector chairman.
Have you paid yours?
Oh yes, of course. I'm in good standing.
Have you paid last year?
Last year, yes. This year? I'm about to pay.
How much are you supposed to pay?
Oh, just 700 Ghana cedis.
I think that also will really help. It will help with the engineering institution that we are coming on board. It will help us. It will help us bring on board the serious ones and then the good professional ones to help the country build. Yes.
How long have you been working and have you paid your subscription?
Yes, I have paid my subscription. I think I'm owing for about 3 years now. Yes, because I traveled to do my PhD, so I am owing, but I'll be paying They should not be punished, but at least I think they should have a talk with them, Jojo with them, and find out, because sometimes you might not know most of them, their issues, why they are not paying, or maybe they have problems with their financial stuff, you don't know. So at least we should call them, sit down and talk with them before we do that.
Executives in the northern sector are calling on non-members to join the institution by taking the professional exams next month.
So we are advising all professionals. People are working, but they are not professionals. They are not with any professional institution. And as the Northern Sector Organizer of IET, that is Institution of Engineering and Technology, I'm encouraging professionals who are in the field of engineering or the engineering fraternity to register with IET.
A report by Mohammed NURUDEEN.
So much, Engineer.